those weapons that aren't there. The running game, that is going to be Jimmy Garoppolo's best friend today.
18!
Raheem Mostert will get the toss. And some pretty good space. Right away, San Francisco and Raheem Mostert. Are you kidding me? 80 yards all the way on the toss play. And just like that, the 49ers have the lead.
Justin Juszczyk, he goes and gets his man. Everyone is locked in, and Raheem Mostert, Big Ten track champion. You are never going to catch him in the open field.
It's just his second ever NFL start. And on the first play of the game, he goes 80 yards. Robbie Gould punches it through, and it's 7-0 San Francisco. Goes all-time leading rusher, second time ever that he has gone against them. And this is the defense that he's facing in his former team, and what a powerful front it is for them.
You look at those first-rounders up front of the defensive line position, and Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead, Solomon Thomas, they are the heart of this defense, and they go and they have
faced the 49ers a few years ago when he was in Indianapolis. This time trying to get him in the pass game, but in Darnold. And that's incomplete. Got that D-line. Not much space there on third down. Frank Gore nowhere to go coming up. Jimmy Ward and a couple others making the stop. Touchback for San Francisco coming cross country. What a start. Mostert goes 80 yards, and then the defense holds the Jets 7-0. Faking the give, Garoppolo under pressure, throws it out. I don't know if that's who it was intended for, but Jordan Reed able to make the catch. Said he could tell the difference last week, albeit in a loss. As Gore gets wrapped up, and can't get any tougher for San Francisco. And now the 10th play of the drive, but even with those guys going to the locker room, DJ Jones stepping up to get into the backfield. We'll see how they respond here. On the 11th play of the drive, Darnold pocket again, collapsing, flag coming down. As that time, Eric Armstead getting in to drop Sam Darnold.
Holding. Offense, number 71. The penalty is declined.
So Jimmy Garoppolo now with a 7-3 lead after the Ficken field goal. And gosh, the two injuries on the defensive side made us forget that Garoppolo went out momentarily with what appeared to be some type of a right ankle injury, but he looks set, ready to go back out there.
Yeah, so far he looks fine. We'll see when he gets back out there. But
Garoppolo, the Jets just rushing 3 over the middle, and that pass is hauled in for the first down. Tevin Coleman.
Receivers being out. Tevin Coleman looking like a wide receiver right there. Gets down, gets low, holds on, maintains possession.
Fresh set of downs after the 18-yard pickup, and now they're into Jets territory this week on 3rd and 4th down. This is the area they wanted to clean up. Garoppolo, pressure coming on the backside, and he's able to complete it for the first down. Brandon Ayuk, the rookie from Arizona State, with his first NFL catch.
To be able to extend that down, and then, look, Kevin Bourne's supposed to get it, but, oh, there we go. Brandon Ayuk, he wanted it a little bit more.
Yards, but then the frustration with the injuries. First Nick Bosa, and then Solomon Thomas. 15 minutes in the books at the Meadowlands. Jimmy Garoppolo trying to... They need 9 here. And Garoppolo able to find Reed right at the line to gain, and he will have the first down.
And there's a lot of times, as aggressive as Greg Williams is, he'll give you variations of cover 2. Right there was a variation of cover 2.
We're with him in New Orleans. Mostert in the pass game here, first down.
May break it just like he did last week against Arizona.
See, he's favoring that right ankle.
Yep, favoring that right ankle a little bit.
Garoppolo hitting out wide. That's Reed, and Reed trying to hurdle his way in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jordan Reed just hit pay dirt for the first time in 673 days. His last score coming in November of 2018. Did he get in?
Good job, Jim. Oh, yeah.
I think he did.
He got in.
Yeah.
And now that he got in, I can marvel at his...
And the extra point up and good. Jordan Reed, it had been 673 days. He said, I'm getting there. I'm getting into that. Gore to the 45. Play of the drive. Gore only needed a yard, but I don't think he got there. No, he's going to be short. So now, decision time.
Scores, go after. You've had San Fran on their toes this whole drive.
It's not Gore, it's Adams is the back. Adams gets the call, and he is stopped. Over on the sideline, Josh Adams got it, didn't even have a chance as Fred Warner and company shot through the gaps. Garoppolo, he was a perfect 8 of 8 before that. Now they return to the ground game and Raheem Mostert. 3. And that's an easy one out to Bourne. He circles around and gets some extra yardage out of it to the 45-yard line. 14-3 lead. Throw out to Jordan Reed, had the touchdown earlier. Another easy pitch and catch as he finds Trent Taylor. 2nd and 13 after that last play, lost 3. Raheem Mostert, the safety valve, will get some of that yardage back to the 36. Trip. Raheem Mostert with a full head of steam to the 16 so far, battling that ankle injury.
And Garoppolo's done a great job going to the first throw, being very, very accurate on his initial read. Kyle Shanahan and him have been cleaning that up, but now he's starting to take a little of these hits, and they're starting to add up. You can tell, just not as mobile as it needs to be, but again, look at the way that they've now opened up the offense compared to last week. They're now in Kyle Shanahan, Jimmy Garoppolo. They like the matchup of Jordan Reed against Marcus May.
Garoppolo dropping it off underneath. Tevin Coleman first down, staying on his feet before he's finally dragged out of bounds around the 5. And Garoppolo is going to look again for Reed, and he's got Reed again. The second touchdown of the first half.
And there's George Kittle is out, and Jordan Reed running an option route. As soon as he turns, Jimmy Garoppolo put the ball on the money of Jordan Reed.
Yeah, May won the first battle, but Jordan Reed ultimately wins the second battle. No George Kittle, no problem. 21-3, San Francisco in command after 2 quarters of play. But the story right now, Jimmy Garoppolo did not come out of the locker room. So the spotlight fully shining on the backup Nick Mullins, the third-year man out of Southern Miss. Here is a third down, 3rd and 3, pressure coming. Malone catches, but he's dragged down to the backfield. Jimmy Ward coming up and making a great tackle. He was right on the spot to bring up 4th down.
They were killing us with these out routes, and the whole time in the second half, this is the adjustment now. Robert Saleh said, okay, play a little off, and then come.
So no more Jimmy Garoppolo today. Instead, here comes Nick Mullins. And you saw the numbers earlier, but he did start 8 games in 2018. After both Jimmy Garoppolo and C.J. Beathard got injured. But look at that injury update. Bosa, Thomas, Garoppolo, and Raheem Mostert as well out with that knee injury. He says, I'm going to give it to Jerick McKinnon and see if he can get some of the yardage back. As he's dragged out of bounds by Marcus May. Away from your own end zone here as he tosses it out to Jerick McKinnon. And McKinnon is able to find a lane and break free. His nickname is Jet. He turns on the Jets to get all the way down inside the 40-yard line.
Oh, and look at that, 55 yards. Wow.
Yep.
Big.
As with that 3-headed monster. Now Mullins passing and completing down inside the 30.
Able to make the play. Great job by Brian Poole.
And now Robbie Gould, oldest player on the roster for San Francisco at 37 years of age, and that hits the upright and goes through. And going back to the injuries, the good thing this year, though, that a lot of coaches like, is that the IR only lasts 3 weeks, so you can send a guy down, bring him back up.
That's a great thing. I hope the NFL and the rules committee, they keep it that way, because frankly, you shouldn't be penalized when a guy gets hurt. And that's what it felt like in years prior. Put someone on IR, they're out for the year. I like this new change. Hope that it sticks.
Michael Pirine on 3rd and 9. Darnold gets it away quickly. Batted in the air by Armstead.
Instead of just rushing, that's called learning, right? Understanding how the game has been going. Quick throws by the Jets.
Now Mullins fits it in between the coverage to Kendrick Bourne. Berrios motions out. Darnold rolls that way and hits Braxton Berrios for nothing doing. Shored up the offensive line to some degree, at least an improvement from last year. As Braxton Berrios cannot make it to the line to gain.
He'll be okay.
Play action. Mullins had plenty of time, and he's got a wide open man in Kendrick Bourne. And Bourne out to midfield. Looks like they might be a contender this season. Mullins dumping it over the top. Staying on his feet, Brandon Ayuk. To get him, and they are high on that receiver. Back to the ground. Tevin Coleman spinning free. Backing his way to the 33-yard.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 98. 15-yard penalty is added to the end of the play. Automatic first down.
That they're having this penalty called on them. You see the throw.
The passer, as Ron Torbert told you. McKinnon bouncing outside. Trying to get the edge. He dives.
That's my son, baby.
And he's in.
Yeah, baby.
Touchdown. Jarek the Jet McKinnon.
See if he got in. Turns the corner. Turns up the Jets. Oh, great play. You see how he turned his back right there to make sure that he was in.
Last week was his first game since the 2017 NFC Championship. That man's been through a lot. He deserves to find the end zone, and he did right there, and he did so in a tough manner, sliding into Bradley McDougald. Frank Gore hit and taken down behind the line. Quan Alexander. It's a big collision between two big fellas. Sherman. All kinds of time. Now the pocket collapses, and a duck goes wobbling out there, and it's knocked free.
49ers secondary. Givens coming in. Smart play. You're always taught, go for the football. Go for the arm. Go for the...
They're going to do that here on 3rd and 7. Darnold again hit as he throws.
Is your O-line good? Can they hold up? Can he make the throws? And we're finding out right now.
Colts, by the way, up 28-3 right now over the Vikings.
Great.